So it's October, and we're gonna play some horror games, starting with Fatal Frame. So I have not played through this game before. Um, I started a little bit of it, but I never got to play through all of it. I thought I'd use October as a chance to play through this one and a few of the other ones and some other horror games that I haven't gotten around to yet. So, without further ado, let's start. Fatal Frame. We don't have a load game, so we'll just do new game and game start. I might
I wonder how
get
long
confused
it's
with
been
controls.
since my brother and I began to see things other people can't see. My big brother, he was so sweet and kind. He was the only one I could open up to about these visions. After our mother died, he was my only family.
So 1986. I should have started on September 24th.
So this is Himuro Mansion.
I
My
can really
brother
see those
was in
pixels.
search of someone. Junsei Takamine, a famous novelist, and a man my brother was very indebted to, disappeared while researching a book. When he told me that he got a lead on Mr. Takamine's whereabouts, I felt uneasy, like he was going far away.
Imudo intro. So I'm gonna try to respect the story of the
The
game.
forbidden rituals of this area. It looks like Mr. Takamine was doing research into them. I wonder if his group is still here.
I'll have to check and see if we can, so we can move the flashlight around like that. Can I run? Oh, we have a camera. Okay, well that takes pictures apparently. Child behind. Okay. So we cannot run. At least I don't know how to run yet. So we're gonna try to respect the story as much as I can by like listening to things that are going on. I will really have to get used to it. Okay, so we can do a quick turn. Okay, no. How do I get out of this? There's a box of film on the floor. I found Type 14 film. I think I can use it with my camera. Camera controls. While holding the camera, press the. Yeah, we figured that out. X or R1. While in Finder mode, you can control the player's viewpoint with the left analog stick. Move Finder quickly, turn around. Okay. right analyze it to move around while in shooting stance. Tutorial by selecting scraps under the file in the menu. Maybe, we'll see. Ah, so I can run as well by holding the square button. There's an angry looking mask on the wall. Pretty excited. This combines two of the things I like a lot, which are picture games. There's an old hammer here. I think I can take a shot. Save. Yes. Save in slot 1. Okay. So we saved, right? Okay. So there it is. Alright, so that's interesting. Doesn't seem to be anything over here. Let's go in. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go in and see what's over here. Let's try to go a little bit quickly if we can. Oh, A to get out of things. It's a big mirror, but it only shows my own reflection. There's an old suit of armor here. It doesn't seem to be just for show. Seems some hard use. An ink drawing scroll is hanging here. It looks like a woman crying, but it's faded. There's something. I think it's at the top of the stairs. Yeah, I definitely didn't get it. There seems to be something here. Right, we move with the right stick. Saying it's up. Is that good enough? Okay, just keep taking pictures forever. Like it says something's over here, but where is it? I don't know what all the symbols mean in the game yet either. I keep pressing the picture button instead of pressing the go forward button. Wish I could tell what the blue light means. Old books, they're about dark rituals. Did they belong to the man that lived here? There's an old clock here. It's been stopped for a while. There are cobwebs. Let's see what's on the floor.
This notebook. It's Mr. Takamine's. That was Mr. Takamine. So he did come here.
Actually got me even though I feel like the game's really old. Shooting ghosts. Hold the camera, press the shutter with the X button to attack ghosts when the target's inside the circle of power. Accumulates damage you inflict on ghosts, goes up as it accumulates more power in the camera. While you have the ghost in your viewfinder and the circle glows, take a shot, you can inflict heavy damage when you take a shot during shadow bugging. It's a tutorial, but okay. Zero Shot Special. That's why it's called Project Zero.
I captured a ghost with this camera. This camera has the power to expose things the normal eye can't see. I remember the incident from which I learned of its unique power to capture ghosts.
Like padlock. Unique power to capture ghosts. Go behind this? No. Let's see where to go next. On the wall. Should be. Not that. Maybe it's on the other side. There. Let's get there and I don't take a picture. Angry man. This is gonna be confusing. Maybe that's in the other part, because I have played this first part before, but I don't remember. The door to the entrance is open, but I'm sure it was closed just a while ago. Go back down here, right?
It's been weeks since I last heard from my brother. to this place. I felt as though something was calling me here. Mafuyu.
The strangling ritual, first night.
My brother was here. What is this place?
She's colorblind.
Did someone just...
It was a bit scarier with color, I'll say that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to check the voice levels and everything after I finish this first recording. Still the angry looking mask. Herbal medicine, okay. Definitely don't want we definitely don't want to definitely don't want to have to play through stuff again. If only there were an autosave feature. Oh, we don't have a camera. So I guess we should just go back and try to get the camera.
Miku!
Guess he had the same thing happen to him
Did something happen to my brother?
as those people it's showing in the vision. We took note, mom's old camera, my brother had this with him. A new note inside Mafuyu's notebook. Himuro Mansion investigation. Himuro Mansion was once the home of a large landowner that controlled vast areas of land. They also say that the site held some special significance that had to do with the Shinto rituals of the region. I couldn't find any detailed books about the Shinto rituals, though. The last master of the Himuro family line massacred his entire family household. Later, another family that tried to live there disappeared. Because of incidents like these, nobody visits the mansion today, and it lies in ruins. Maybe that's why there aren't any accounts of the Shinto rituals, and why the exact location of the place isn't recorded anywhere. I've had a bad feeling ever since I came to this mansion. I'm leaving notes in this notebook just in case anything happens to me. I've got to find Mr. Takamine and the others fast. I hope it's not too late. There are many other notes and news articles inside the notebook. So I guess man on a beam. Can't understand what they're saying at all. This door. Love the Resident Evil style slow opening of doors. An old suit of armor. Doesn't seem to be just for show. Seen some hard use. Oh, there's something here. Slime mask on the chest of drawers. There's a medicine container near that ornamental lion mask. Got more herbal medicine. Bro's shadow. I wonder if that means that he's dead. So there was an angry man in here. There's a box of film in front of the broken staircase. Type 14 film. The old clock. Let's go up here. There's nothing on the ground. Nothing behind the screen. It's locked. I hear something on the other side of the door. Maybe someone's in here. Maybe I can go over here. I'm doing okay at that. More herbal medicine. So you go into the house and you just see ghosts taking pictures, and you're like, yeah, I'm going to continue exploring this by myself. There's a light here that I don't think was there before. At least I didn't feel like it was there before. I guess I didn't get him in time. But it's saying there's something to the right. Hmm. Use the camera on the screen.
Take a photo.
Camera controls 2. In Finder mode, you can see things that can't be seen with the naked eye. Try taking a photo if the controller vibrates or you hear strange noises. So yeah, there we go. So I actually knew about that already. No floating screen in the photo of the door appears where the screen should be. This actually took me forever the first time I did this part, because I have done a little bit, like maybe an hour into the game. Didn't get very far at all. There seems to be a hidden door behind the folding screen. Can't find the key. Where's the key? Alright. That's a room I can go into. There's a small piece of paper on the chest that looks like a news clipping. Late yesterday, a human body with no limbs was found in Himura Mountain, located in the southern region of the prefecture. The body's hands, feet, and head were all torn off. The police is investigating the case as both a murder and accident. The body has not been identified, but it is believed to be a man around the age of 30. The police are also taking into consideration the fact that a body mutilated in the same manner was found in the same location 15 years ago. For the news article in my file. I'm getting ready for it. Something's coming. Might have to turn the sound up a little bit more on my headphones. I hear like demon sounds. There's a box of film underneath the window. Type 37. It looks like a new roll of film. I wonder if Mephi left. That's what it is. Didn't get it. So Hands Lady is back again.
What was that?
Well, that door opened. Found a tape recorder in the closet. It's covered with dust, but it seems to work. An audio tape has been left inside the tape recorder. White tape 1. An audio tape with a white label. It stopped in the middle. Okay, that's... Is this how I do stuff? How do I get to... X. Not X, triangle. Item. Tape recorder. Yes.
September 9th, 5:40 p.m. The mansion was nowhere to be seen on the map, so we finally had to ask the locals how to find it. They told us that Himuro Mansion had been empty for several decades now. The same ones who told us where it was also warned us not to come here, which was quite disconcerting.
Which was quite disconcerting. I'd like to see, does it have an option for, okay, so it's just in, I was gonna say there are language options, like you could have Japanese with English subtitles, but that wasn't really popular around this time. Scroll with the picture of flowers on it is hanging here. It's faded and sad now. I don't know. I think this came out close to like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, right? So for Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, I remember like my mother and brother didn't want to see it because gotta give me more time than that. Yeah, my brother and mother didn't want to see Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon because they had to read subtitles. So I had to go see it by myself, which was an amazing experience. It looks like an old kimono chest. It looks like a small mirror stand, but the mirror is missing, the drawer is locked. This definitely has atmosphere, especially with like the loud sounds. I think this is going to be my first ghost encounter, right? have to use some of the herbal medicine. Controls are a little bit hard to get used to, I will say that. Camera began to glow with mystical power. The camera's seal. Power-ups. About power-ups, you can acquire mystical power by damaging ghosts. Select camera from the menu screen and access the power-up screen. You can unlock the seal on the camera with the accumulated mystical power and power-up. About auxiliary functions. When you unlock auxiliary functions seal, you enable many special attacks. To use the enabled auxiliary function, press the L1 button while in a shooting stance. The number of auxiliary functions you can use is limited to the number of spirit stones in your inventory, so be frugal. Alright, let's see. Camera. Basic performance. Bonus function. I think this. No, what's this? I think this speed would be good first. Okay, insufficient points. We'll just try that. We might regret it later, but I'll try that. This tightly nailed shield, I can't open it. White tape 2. Yes.
September 9th, 9:40 p.m. It seemed dangerous to walk through the mountain at night, so we decided to spend the night here and continue our work. I've been through several rooms already. Unlike the exterior, the interior is still in quite good shape. A little earlier, I thought I saw a white, shadowy figure of a woman in the hallway near the entrance. I'll keep track of such sightings and publish them in a later account.
Okay. Nothing over here. Something shows in the photo. It looks like the lime mass near the sunken fireplace. So that's back at the first. Put the photo in my file. Okay, so I know where that is. Now I'll just go ahead and go there. Oh, is he actually up? Okay, he's an enemy ghost. Okay. Well, I guess I defeated him. Okay, this is what it was. Something reflecting light inside the ornamental lime mask. Red hand mirror. I found a red hand mirror inside the ornamental lime mask. I got the red hand mirror. Let's go ahead and go save. I don't think there's like a saving limitation or something we get extra for the amount of saves in this game. Something shows in the photo. It looks like a mirror stand without a mirror. Yeah, I already know. Put the photo in my file. Oh, was it not here? The saving was at the very start of the game, right? So I guess we can just go ahead and go here. There'll probably be another save place some place soon. was it? Said there's something in here. I'm going to go here first. I got him, right? Why's there that sound again? I thought the sound was a tape recorder, but it seems like it's not. Or maybe the tape recorder just makes sounds every time I go through the room. Mirror, oh, the mirror stand has been removed. Yes.
It's that person I just saw. The ropes.
The ropes. Editor's photo, I can see the faint shadows of ropes on the man's neck, arms, and legs. Got a small key from the door. Brass key, it looks old. I wonder if it's a key to some door. Where is he? Oh, there. Ah. Let's do this. He's almost dead. I think I have 10 shots left in my camera. Maybe I need to change the type of film. There's something shiny where the ghost once stood. Spirit Stone. This mysterious stone enhances the camera's power and enables auxiliary functions. Okay, let's see. Camera. Loaded film. Type 14, it seems. Okay. Back. Pressure, push ghost. Back. Slows down ghost movement for a limited duration. C, make ghosts more visible. Paralyze, stop movements of ghosts for a certain duration. Search for locations of ghosts and tracks them automatically. That would be really nice. Guess we can't do those. Basic performance, we can increase. Well, I was gonna say we could increase the speed, but we can increase the range and stuff too. I think we should do that later though. We got a key to somewhere. Maybe I should use an item actually. Maybe I should have waited for that. So I got a key, now we need to find out where the key goes. It's back this way, right? No. Alright, getting turned around a bit, or out here. And in here, I think. And to the left. And there's something in here. More herbal medicine. Nailed shut. Okay. I guess we just go back then, huh? And to me, it looks like this is a door. But I guess not. There was a door near the first that I couldn't go into. Yeah, up there. Use the brass key. It's unlocked. There's an old book written in charcoal ink on the shelf underneath the urn. Research scrap. Secret rituals of the Himuro family. Many rituals and customs have been passed down through generations of the Himuro family. Most of them are lost. The only things we have left now are some documents that record these rituals as a legend. Hardly any of the oral history remains. This is because all Himuro family's members are dead, and those who are close to the family have kept quiet about the ritual. One ritual in particular, performed on December 13th, is shrouded in mystery. People who live near the mansion stayed inside on that particular day, and even now it is considered bad luck to leave the windows open on that date. I can only assume that this is due to the cruel nature of the ritual, but the truth remains unknown. Put it in my file. Something over here too. Something on the floor, herbal medicine. Alright, let's see where we can go. This is a door, no? Maybe these are doors? Yeah, that's what I remember from playing this game earlier. We always have to play the game of, is this a door? That's the door I came in, and there's also a door this way. Okay, we gotta save. Okay. So, I think I have a little bit more time to play. So, there's an audio tape in front of the doll, red tape. Let's listen to that tape.
September 10th, 10:20 a.m. We discovered some disturbing photos in a chest of drawers. Could these be the folklorist's children mentioned in Koji's notes? The photo is quite old and shows some kids playing tag. In the corner of the photo, there's a faint image of a young girl in a white kimono. Her finger is pointed this way, and her eyes look as if she's making some silent accusation.
Okay. There's several pieces of paper on the shelf. They look like part of a red notebook. August 20th. It seems a folklorist named Ryozo Munakata was studying about the various rituals passed down at Himuro Mansion. Himuro Mansion. He supposedly left a book of research, but I can't find it anywhere. I wonder if there's a copy in the library somewhere. August 30th. I still can't find the book. I'll have Koji Ogata from the editing department do a search for it. I doubt he'll be able to find it though. So they were coming here and then. There's a small door here, but it's nailed shut. I can't open it. They came here and I guess the editor came back later. That reminds me of a Korean horror thing I watched pretty closely, pretty recently. Alright, so let's go out this way. Type 37. Woman at mirror. Can I get this? I wrote marks on my body. Red Notebook Scrap. August 27th. The more I find out about Himura Mansion, the creepier it gets. I'm sure it's this perfect subject matter for Mr. Takamine's next book, but to be perfectly honest, I don't like this assignment one bit. It gives me a bad feeling. There's no way I want to go to that mansion, but it's my job, right? I guess I'll have to go. And I wouldn't want to waste the chance to work with Mr. Takamine just because of a little bit of uneasiness either. It doesn't help I have this sixth sense for the supernatural either. There's such a thing as knowing too much sometimes. I put the piece of notebook in my file. Guess we're going down.
Mafuyu. Wait.
Oh, come on. Run. Oh, still didn't count. Let's try going a little bit back. Right. Aim up. Okay, no. Okay, I died. I'm pretty sure this is where I got last time, and then this girl keep go to album mode. Mode. Album data. Okay. Cancel. Turn to title screen and start. Load game. Okay. Okay. So let's maybe try one more time for that. I don't know what's going on, but exactly with this, but let's save after we get this stuff this time. So we already listened to that. We already read that. So I've been playing about 40 minutes. I think I'm maybe a little bit slow at this game because it's scary. I am trying to also take in like the atmosphere and everything as well. Did I go this way? Alright, so I guess we'll get this every time we do this as well. That might help. Alright, let's see if we can. Alright, so we read that as well. Let's see if we can go back and save now. So we don't have to do all that stuff again. That's one thing I hope the Crimson Butterfly remake does actually like gives you autosave. Though that might, I don't know, it depends on how the game was made. I haven't played that game either, so it depends on how it was made. If it was made well, enough to have an auto saving system, or if like some of the like horror aspects rely on the saving. So let's go try one more time now. Having the auto tracking thing would be really nice. Oh, there's something over here as well. Herbal medicine. Can we go in the store? I was stuck fast. I tried pulling on it so it wouldn't budge. Alright, so I do have to wonder if there's anything here. Well, we can kind of see. I think it's outside. I could also be taking herbal medicines. Okay, so we can just skip things. Okay, so backing up does seem to be the way to go. I think I missed that time. Oh. That should kill it anyways. Too bad I didn't get the fatal frames, the 0 chance shots. That's the first time I've beaten that person, so it seems like you need to start pressing the like R1 button to do pictures. Okay. It seems like old news article. On the night of the 3rd, the police received a report that 4 children failed to return home after 9 p.m. There's an old superstition in the surrounding villages about children being snatched away by ghosts, and some villagers indeed suspect that this is what has happened to the 4 kids. Okay. Guess let's continue down. I'm just trying to see what's at the end of the hallway. Is it just a circle? It might be just a circle. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. Well, let's try to check out at least one of these doors. If I can find another door. Alright, we'll go on this one first. Where? It seems to be this way somewhere. Maybe it's on the other side of the wall. Type 37 film. Let's get around to the other side of the wall. There's an old scroll among the fallen candles. Strangling ritual. On the 13th day of the 12th month, a maiden cut off from the outside world for 3,669 long days? Huh? How many years would that be? So 1 year's 365 days times 3 would be about 1,000, so that's about 12 or 13 years. Shall be torn apart to provide power to the rope. Put the old document in my file. That girl is trying to say something. Appearance suddenly looked like part of a red notebook. September 11th, 6:30 a.m. I saw that woman in the white kimono again. She's trying to tell me something. She knows I have this special sense for ghostly things. The woman's name is Kyrie. So it's Kyrie, huh? I shouldn't get any closer than this. I don't want to get any closer. I'm scared. Yeah, it's getting stronger again. Where at? Ah, this door. Some other place shows in the photo. I wonder if something's there. I wonder where that is too. And is that something here? Alright, so there's something on the end of this. Spirit stone. Get a mysterious feeling from door must be sealed by the talisman. Alright, so after I go back to wherever that other thing is, I can get back here. Let's check out this door. There's another save point. Herbal medicine. Well, I just heard suffering. Maybe I should just go ahead and save. Alright, so we'll do that. And then we'll check out this room and then we'll probably finish for today. There are several pieces of paper on the floor. It looks like part of a notebook. Black notebook scrap. September 13th, 19:30 a.m. We found Ogata's body. His head, hands, and feet were strangled off. What happened to him is just like the strange deaths that occurred here long ago. There was a photo of Ogata near him. In it, there was something that looked like ropes on his neck, arms, and legs. I wonder if it has anything to do with the rope shrine maidens and the legends around here. The girls that had ropes tied to their neck, arms, and legs too. September 13th, 12:10 p.m. Tomoe is acting strangely. She's been mumbling nonsense all morning. Something about ropes and mirrors. I can't blame her for going to pieces though, after seeing what happened to Ogata. In my file, there's an old scroll on the bare ground. 5 stones document. Give thanks to the 5 gods' protection. Place the stone representing the 5 mirrors in the correct location. Door is closed fast. Himuro family crest. It probably unlocks the door, but it's broken. So Himuro, that's Mafuyu's name, right? So is this his old family mansion? I don't know. Maybe it said it the first, but I forgot. Alright, so let's save, and we're gonna end it here for now because I have to go pick up my wife. Alright, so I've played about almost an hour. As far as recording goes, it's been an hour, definitely. But we're gonna finish here. So it looks like it's off to a pretty good start. I'm pretty excited to play this game. I was going to play all the games if I could before before the remake of Crimson Butterfly comes out. I'd like to also play like the original Crimson Butterfly. I think I might try the first 2 and then do something else. After that, I think 3 and 4 are pretty good. I have also like played most of the fifth one, but I got a little bit, I don't know. It's not how they do it is not my favorite way. It's like episodic, which is not my favorite thing. I like it to be like, I think this one and the second one, at least, if I remember correctly, because I've seen some of them. I think it's like set in like a mansion, and you just like go through the mansion, and like that's it. You're just there. But 5 is kind of episodic, which I didn't like as much, but I will probably eventually play it. Um, So we'll see what else I have to also figure out what else I'm playing besides this. So yeah, if you like it and want to see more, please subscribe. It really helps me out. Everybody that's subscribed so far, thank you, and I hope you'll continue to enjoy the videos, and I hope we can have a fun October and a fun Halloween. So yeah, see you in the next video when I'm probably continuing this game unless I decide, hey, there's another game I want to do, um, and decide to do like a rotation. Sorry, there's my camera, a rotation um, of games. Um, yeah, so that might be it. But yeah, subscribe if you can. Leave a comment if you like this video, and also let me know like what other horror games would be good to play. I wanted to play the new Silent Hill game, Silent Hill F, but my computer won't handle it. So if you have recommendations, please recommend games that are not like this generation, that are like maybe a year or two old. Um, I haven't played that many horror games in the last couple of years. I think Resident Evil 2 was my big one that I played, and I just finished Resident Evil 3, the hardcore difficulty on my channel. Um, and I played the original Resident Evil like a year or two ago. But besides that, I haven't played many horror games at all. So I would like to get recommended some good games to play if you have any. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.